Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Red EDC. I am JB, of course, and tonight, or today, depending on when you're watching this, I happen to be recording it at night, we're going to be looking at the Real Steel Horus. Now, the Real Steel Horus comes to us, generously donated to the channel by Rick Hawk. It's yet another, and it's going to be quite a long knives that Rick has donated to the channel. A lot of them for giveaway, which we have been doing. And if you remember, I got one that's out right now on loan. When it comes back, it's going to be given away. The last, he sent me 3 knives at one point. I had to give at least one of them away. Well, I'm going to get, that's the Best Tech Swordfish in my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. That should be coming up here pretty soon, hopefully. We're getting close. And the Sanrenmu and the Steel Wheel Piercer. Well, once I get one of those knives back, it's going to be given away. So, there's your hint. But anyway, let's talk about the Horus. Let's zoom out and we'll take a look at it. We'll close her up here. I will take a look at that blue and black layered G-tan. Get her up there so you can really see the layering there. Also, you can see that there's some generous skeletonization going on that show side. Now, not a lot going on. There's a little bit right there by the standoff on the clip side, but obviously you've got your liner lock there. So, some decent skeletonization going on there. You got a stainless pocket clip for right or left hand tip up carry. And as you can see there, that's pretty nice and deep carry. We know I like my deep carry clips. Got a little bit of bling there. Nice blue standoff. Got some bling on the blade as well. On the thumb studs. Now, the handle length, as I measure it, just shy of 5 inches. 4 7/8 is what I came up with. So just shy of 5 inches. And on a grip length, I measured it out at 4 1/4. So there you go. In my 3 3/4 inch hand, you've got quite a bit of knife left over. If I get a nice grip, right there. No problem with the 4-finger grip on this one. Plenty left over. You do have a lock, a safety. Locks it so you cannot disengage the liner. But it does not lock it shut. Just in the open position. Now, once you got it open, as you can see there, it's dual thumb stud deployment. And now you can take a look at the 3 5/8 inch 14 C28N. Kind of a modified drop point blade there. Pretty nice stone-washed finish. I measured the cutting edge at just shy, because I measure my blade up to basically where the, so I mean you're almost a full cutting edge as I measure, just shy of it, a little over 3 1/2. There you go. There's your 14 C28N. There's your Ulrich Heinecke logo. There you go, the E802 Horus. And then, of course, you got the Real Steel logo on this side. Nice stone-washed finish on the blade. Fully open, you've got an 8 1/2 inch fully open length. Now, Real Steel knives, made in China. Let's get a weight and some measurements. All right, start out in ounces. Now it's got a little bit of weight to it. Right at 5 ounces. Or 143 grams. Carries pretty decent in pocket, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, let's get a width. Max width, we're looking at 0.57. So it's a little chunky, kind of like me. And width, well, that's probably our widest point right there in the pocket, so we'll take it there. And it's gonna slip off that tip, so we gotta be careful. So, I mean about 1.36 at its widest point. More towards the top of the pocket, we're looking at about 1.25. So, I mean, it's a little wide, not bad. Like I said, it's a good sized knife, but it carries in the pocket pretty well, as far as I'm concerned. We know I like that deep carry clip. Let's get our handy dandy sharp spot Hank out here. Oh yeah, looky there. Bye-bye knife. Pretty much all gone. You're not going to see a whole lot of that in the pocket. Very nice. Decent retention on the clip. Pretty smooth in and out of pocket. But it retains well. My overall take on it. Guys, this is a pretty good sized solid knife. Now, the action is pretty darn smooth. I mean, you see, there you go. It's going to drop. It's a dropper. Now, detent. I know some people won't like this, but you can pretty well inertia flip it. So, I want to make sure I point that out. Because there are people out there that don't like that, and that's fine. But if it can do it, I got to point it out. So, and I mean, it's fairly easy to do. It's not too bad. Decent belly on that blade. I'm really kind of digging that blade shape. You got all of 3.5 inches on that cutting edge for sure. Of course, like I said, the stonewash finish. I like a stonewash finish, whether it be, you know, coated, uncoated. It's just, I like it. And as I said, we got some bling on the thumb studs. Got a nice ramp there. Doesn't have any jimping on it. On this one, I kind of wished it did. That's just me. I kind of wished it did have a little bit of jimping. I mean, you know, it's not a necessity on a lot of knives. I kind of would on this one. My thumb does slide up a bit, even with the ramp there. So I think, just me, I would prefer a little bit of jimping there. I mean, there you don't have a whole lot of room for it, but if that, you know, if that ramp was jimped, I think it would be beneficial for, excuse me, for me anyway. Very comfortable in hand. There again, kind of with the shape and on the G10, I was okay, but very comfortable. The clip, not even an issue for me, because, well, I mean, it's pretty far back there. So for larger hands, you would probably get a little bit more of that in your grip. But even then, even if I slide back and put it in my grip, nah, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And I said, there's your safety. Pretty easily actuated. Not going to come closed. Take the safety off. It definitely comes closed. Now without that flipper tab, you got to watch out. You got to watch out on that thumb, because it'll come down and get you. Good access. Pretty decent access there to the liner, and it's jimped a little bit to help you out. I have no issues. No issues at all actuating the liner. Overall, guys, pretty solid knife. Pretty solid knife indeed. Blue liked it. He gave it an 8. I thought he'd give it a little bit more since it is blue, but he gave it an 8. This guy retails for right around $60. So 14C28 and $60. I mean, decent sized knife. 8.5 inch, 3.5 inch cutting edge, 3 or 5 inch blade. Deep carry pocket clip was definitely a plus for me. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging the real steel Horus. Now, I'm once again gonna thank Rick for sending this knife for us to check out. It's amazing. The community we're in. I mean, people helping people. It happens all the time, over and over and over, and it's just absolutely awesome. So thank you very much, Rick. And thank all of you for checking out the Real Steel Horus with me today. Always appreciate having you with me. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.